in between. Baby, you can have my car. Yes, I'm gonna be a star. Alexa, lower volume, please. Hello, hello. Welcome to Lunchtime Trivia, or Beatles Lunchtime Trivia, or whatever. Say hi, John. He fell. He took a trip. Want to hear? Here we go. Always had a good people, John. Always had a good people, John. Always had a good people, John. Good people. There we go. Always had a good people, John. Always had a good people, John. He says, I'm the people. Power to the people. Yay, John. I've had this guy for quite a while, actually. Oops. Let's see. Will you stand up there? There. We'll leave him there to keep an eye on us, right? Anyway, welcome to Beatles Trivia. We're going to use today a little card game called Beatles Significa. I've been hanging on to this card game since 1982. Yeah, I've never played it as a game though, only ever as trivia. So, again, hello, Sharon Schultz here, also known as the Bay Lady. A lot of my virtual tours are in and around the Chesapeake Bay area of Maryland. This is really a great place to be, lots to see, really cool places to go. So, yeah. So that's where Bay Lady comes from. If you are interested in knowing more about my tours, you can find me on Facebook. You might want to follow me on Facebook. It would be the Bay Lady. And the other place would be YouTube, Sharon Schultz, the Bay Lady. Subscribe to my channel. And then you'll get notified when my tours come up. I always list them on those two platforms. And they're listed on another platform, a calendar from Together Virtually. If you find them on Facebook, you can access the calendar Together Virtually. It's where a lot of the former Hago, a lot of the former Hago guides used to, the former used to be Hago guides. We all list our tours on this site. So anyway, but let's get down to business. I've got Beatle music playing in the background. I usually do. Hopefully it doesn't drown me out. If so, please say so. I want it to just be background, kind of get the ambiance going. All right, so I'm going to today pick a couple of cards from the middle of the pile. We can usually get through at least two of these days. Whoops, let's pick some with information on it though. There we go. Take your time. All right. Are you ready? Okay, first question. Identify the song and performer. Woman, if you need me, then believe me, I need you to be my woman. Okay, who sang this? The song and the singer, the performer. Woman, if you need me, then believe me, I need you to be my woman. Any clue? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know all of it. I don't know which one unless it's the song Woman, but no, that's a John Lennon song. It's not a Beatles song. That wouldn't be in here. So Oh, I love this song, right? Okay, so shall we see what the answer is then? Identify the song and performer. Woman, if you need me, then believe me, I need you to be my woman. The answer is, the song Woman by Peter and Gordon. Okay, Woman by Peter and Gordon. Interesting. What's interesting too about this particular card deck here is that it includes a lot of questions regarding album releases in the UK. The albums in the UK and the US would be like released, at the same time, but they wouldn't always be identical, albums. Sometimes they would have different songs, one with different covers, what have you. So I miss my UK friends that used to be here because they knew all those answers. Anyway, question number 2. During the 1960 Easter holidays, it's kind of appropriate. We're getting into the 2025 Easter holidays here this week. During the 1960 Easter holidays, John and Paul performed as a duo at a pub in the south of England under what name? During the 1960 Easter holidays, John and Paul performed as a duo at a pub in the south of England under what name? Anybody? Anybody what name? Let us see. The answer, the Nurk twins. Did you guys know that? I don't know that I've heard of that. The Nurk twins. Nurk, N-U-R-K. Nurk twins. Okay. Good to know. Name the composer of these 3 songs. Matchbox, Honey Don't, and Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby. Name the composer of these 3 songs. Matchbox, Honey Don't, and Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby. Now, I can't quite place Matchbox, but didn't Ringo sing Honey Don't? And Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby, right? Think. Okay. Let's see. Anybody? Then I shall say the answer. Oh, Carl Perkins. It was Carl Perkins. Well, I would have never gotten that even if I'd been familiar with Matchbox. But I know Honey Don't and Everybody's Trying to Be My Baby, Ringo sang. I forget sometimes that not only did they write and compose their own songs, but they also did a lot of covers, from other bands and stuff on their early albums. Okay, next question. Left to right from the audience point of view, the 3 guitar playing Beatles generally stood in what order while performing? Ooh, okay. Picture, right? Ringo back on drums. John's over here. And is it Paul and George or George and Paul? I think George was kind of in the middle between John and Paul. What do you guys think, huh? Anybody know? Ooh. The answer, okay. Yeah, I was right. George is in the middle. Paul, John, and George. Yeah. Hey, guys. How y'all doing? Oh, I'm finally seeing some comments coming through. But you know what? My comment screen has all kinds of other things on it. Uh-oh. And I shouldn't have done that. There we go. Okay, well, guys, I apologize. You guys can talk among yourselves because I cannot get to my comments. I don't know why. My screen is a little messed up here. Oh, well. All right. Oh, so here we go. Next question. Let's see. Here we go. In a world without love, what hides the moon? In a world without love, what hides the moon? Now look, World Without Love was not a Beatles written song, right? The world. Peter and Gordon, Chad and Jeremy, one of them, I think, wrote that song, but I don't know what hides the moon. In a world without love, what hides the moon? I can't even think. Anybody? God, I can't believe this is here. How do I get rid of this stuff? Oh, that didn't do it. Let's see. Can't post comments to some. I don't know where all this stuff is coming from here. Let me see. No, nope, 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 nope. There's a thing here that says open in Chrome browser. Dare I? Probably not. All right, forget you guys. All right, back to the question. Sorry, I can't see your answers, but you could talk among each other, right? Looks like we've got a few people too. There's like I'm showing 6 participants, so that's pretty cool. All right. Right. The question was, in a world without love, what hides the moon? The answer is rain clouds. Rain clouds. I'm going to have to listen to that song. Rain clouds, right? What hides the moon? Oh, I know. Alexa, play a song called A World Without Love.
Here's A World Without Love by Peter and Gordon on Amazon.
Peter and Gordon. Alexa, increase volume. There we go. This was a good song, wasn't it? Where I hide with my loneliness. They say I would stay in a world without love. Okay. Anyway, Alexa, reduce volume. The answer to that question was hide the moon. Was rain clouds, as we'll hear, I'm sure. Okay, next question. The Cavern Club owner who allowed the transition from a jazz club to a beat music club was named Ray who? Okay, the guy that owned the Cavern Club, he allowed them to go from a jazz club to a beat music club. What was his name? It was Ray. Oh boy, I would never known that. Anybody? Ray McFall. I don't know who that is. The owner of the Cavern Club. Duh. Ray McFall. Let that transition happen. Next. Who sings lead on What You're Doing? Who sings lead on What You're Doing? What You're Doing? Who sings the lead? Anybody new? In a while, I will see my true love smile. Okay. Who sings lead on What You're Doing? The answer is Paul McCartney. Sir Paul's got that one. He sings the lead. Have you noticed Paul's been releasing work? I should say re-releasing a lot of Beatles music and Wings music as well. Let me see. Do I have it? I think this was his latest one hand clapping. This is has a lot of Wings stuff. It's got Jet, Soily, Sea Moon, My Love, Bluebird, all of the good stuff from the Wings tour actually, right? Yeah, that was pretty cool. Um, they also re-released John's Imagine album. Um, just um, you know, upgraded the music, how it sounds, right? Sound. And then the other thing was that song that they came up with. Was that not spooky or what? To publish a song after half of them are gone, right? Crazy. All right, next question. The first combo Ringo drummed for was called the Eddie Blank Skiffle Group. The first combo, little band that Ringo drummed for, was called the Eddie Blank Skiffle Group. Eddie who? Eddie Hoobie, we don't know be. Eddie Clayton was his name. Eddie Clayton. I didn't know that, but okay. All right, now, next card. Oh, let's wet the whistle first, guys. Mm. So we've got a few people on. Um, it's kind of interesting. I like this platform that I use. It's called StreamYard because it lets me stream to more than one destination at a time. Right now, it's going out over Facebook and YouTube, which is cool. Right? Um, but I should be getting posts. I should be able to see posts from people on YouTube and people on Facebook. And for some reason, that never quite works the way it should. Interestingly, the people on Facebook can't see the people on YouTube and vice versa. So it's kind of funny when it does work and I'm talking to somebody on Facebook and the YouTube people are like, "Huh, what? What was the question?" So anyway, just a little tidbit there in case you ever wondered. Now what do they play? Oh, Alexa. Oh, never mind. Alexa must have taken it upon herself to continue playing. Where'd she go? Yeah, she left. Alexa, play Beatle music, please.
Here's some music by the Beatles on Amazon Music.
There we go. There we go. Oh, hopefully you can hear that. All right. Question. Which Beatles song in concert offered the most? No, wait a minute. That's not right. Which Beatles song in concert differed the most from its recorded version? The arrangement, instrumental, and key were all changed. Well, that's a nice little clue. Which Beatles song in concert differed the most from its recorded version? The arrangement, the instrumentation, and key were all changed. I'm thinking probably one of their later Sergeant Pepper Magical Mystery Tour kind of period. Anybody think that? I think that. Yes, I do. Let's see. Ta-da, let's find out. Oh, the answer is not what I expected. The answer, which song differed the most in concert than from the recording studio, was Yesterday. Yesterday. Interesting, right? Oh, did Paul always perform it solo in concert? Maybe. I don't know, like not a cappella, but not electric guitar either. Oh well. So I know what I'm talking about? No. Next question. The occasional tea chest player for the Quarrymen who introduced Paul to John was named Blank Vaughn. Last name Vaughn. Blank Vaughn. The occasional tea chest player for the Quarrymen who introduced Paul and John was named Blank Vaughn. What was Mr. Vaughn's first name? Do you know? It was Ivan. Ivan Vaughn. Ivan Vaughn. Who plays the honky tonk style piano on Rocky Raccoon? Remember Rocky Raccoon? Oh, this is a good song. Oh man. Okay. So who plays the honky tonk style piano on Rocky Raccoon? Anybody? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Well, I can see it's not one of the band members. The answer is George Martin. George Martin. Darn, I wish I could see this. What is that? I don't know. Oh, oh, I don't know what I did there. Oh, don't know what I did. Oh, Lordy. Oh, I know. Let me do something here. Oh, oh, oh. Hey, now I can see you guys. Well, a couple at a time anyway. Hey, Martin. Hey, hey. Okay. Question. What was it? Who plays the honky tonk song? No, it's not Paul. It's George Martin. Hey, Richard, how's it going? Oh, my goodness. I kind of, usually I'm doing my videos landscape way, but I turned it to portrait. And now I can see at least a couple of responses from YouTube anyway, right? Okay, good. Now complete. All right, let's see. Next question. Identify this hit song for Billy J. Kramer with the Dakotas. The line goes, the leaves on the tree would be softly sighing. Okay, all right. So identify a song. It was, I guess, sung by Billy J. Kramer and the Dakotas. And the line is, the leaves on the tree would be softly sighing. The leaves on the tree would be softly sighing. Identify that song. Okay. Alrighty, I'll see those comments. Let me look and see what the answer is. Bad to me. All right, Martin. Got it. Yes, bad to me. Martin, you're bad to the bone. Okay, which Beatles song mentions the Constitution? Which Beatles song mentions the Constitution? I haven't a clue. I thought they tried not to be political. Ah, hang on, I want to see. Okay. Oh, your mom was a Beatles fan. My mom was of the generation, look at that hair. And of course, she didn't like the other thing she didn't like at that time period was Elvis Presley and his hip gyrations. She did not like them, my mother did not. Okay, which Beatles song mentions the Constitution? Revolution. I got it, Martin. Yep, Revolution. That was a cool song too, anyway. All right, next. It's a rule. All trivia games have. Oh, okay. It's a rule. All trivia games have to ask. What was the Beatles' first single on the Apple label? What was the Beatles' first single released on the Apple label? Anybody? The first one. No, no. Okay. Well, oh, it was Hey Jude. Cool. Hey Jude was the first song released on the Apple label. That's pretty good. Oh, I like the song. Oh man, what song don't I like? Right? I mean, the Beatles. Come on. Okay, next question. What Beatles songs makes a reference to a hoedown? What Beatles song makes reference to a hoedown? A hoedown. Hoedown. Oh, okay. When you see the answer, it's like, oh yeah, all right. Not that I knew it, but that makes sense. Okay, the hoedown. All right, Rocky Raccoon. Oh, Martin got it. Yeah, Rocky Raccoon. Do, 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 do. Okay, let's see. Last question coming up. Oh, this is good. The Let It Be album was almost released a year earlier with a slightly different track lineup. Under what name? The Let It Be album was almost released a year earlier with a slightly different track lineup. Under what name? You know, I always associated Let It Be and Abbey Road in kind of like the same time period. I mean, I don't know, some of there may have been a song or two that appeared on both. I don't know what I'm talking about. What you say, Martin? Martin, what um the name of that album? So Let It Be. Well, how are we going to know what it is? Because it was almost released. The Let It Be album was almost released a year earlier with a slightly different track lineup. Under what name? Oh, I think I still want to say, um, I still want to say Abbey Road, but that's not it, probably. All right, let's find out. All right. Please, please me. Really? Oh, no, no, no. Hold on, hold on. Wait a minute. I'm wrong. Wrong side. Get back. Get back, it was. Get back, huh? Get back. Well, that's interesting that they were going to do that. Wasn't that Paul's latest tour, Get Back? You know, he's out touring again. I don't know if he's coming to the U.S. or not, but McCartney's out touring again. And Ringo, oh man, they had a concert on television here with Ringo. It was, oh man, him and all his like buddies, you know, singing their song. It was cool. It was totally a Ringo tribute. It was nice. But yeah, Paul's still out there. I don't know if he's coming to the U.S. I don't think I will make it there this time. I've seen McCartney twice in my life. Once in 1976 when he was touring with Wings. I saw him in Washington. And then I saw him year before last here in Baltimore at the stadium, just touring with his band, with himself. He was awesome. It was awesome. And so is the price we paid for those tickets. Couldn't do it a second time. That was totally a once in a lifetime happening for real. Hey, Ronnie Lynn, how's you doing, girl? All right, y'all. I am going to get ready to say farewell, say hey till next week. I'll be back next Wednesday at noon with Beatles Lunchtime Trivia. See ya.